Hey everyone, this is Kevra with MoneyFreedomSolutions.com, and I work with heart-centered women entrepreneurs to bring spirit and business together to create a six-figure lifestyle they haven't dreamed of before. And today I'm here with you to share a little bit of a tip that I find I work with a lot of my one-on-one clients with. And it may seem really basic, which I feel like everything that I talk about is so basic, and yet there are things that are just so easily forgotten once we wake up, get into our office, and get into our daily routines. We forget about all of these great management and strategy tools that we've learned along the way. So what I find is a great little reminder of time management, which is a huge boundaries piece I work with so many women on. Your calendar, your time management, and what you allow to come in and out of that time that you've not actually planned for. And I realize that as entrepreneurs, our days sort of shifts sometimes, and yet we could do a whole lot more to make our work weeks much more productive, actually work less time, and really honor ourselves and conserve our own energy in the process. So what I like to do actually is either Friday night, the end of the work week, or take some time on a Sunday afternoon and really tune into what are the tasks I need to accomplish in the upcoming week. Also, what are the projects I'm working on, and those sorts of things, and start penciling those into my work week so I'm not missing out on anything. Everything is sort of has its own time accounted for. It's got its own time slot. And at the same time, really paying attention. If you don't know this offhand when I'm talking about it, just pay attention over the next week or two as you're going through your week. What are the days that you have the most energy in the week, and really schedule your marketing and your creative things around that time. And noticing which days in the week you tend to have a little less energy. So I'll use myself as an example here. Often by Wednesday afternoon or Thursday morning, I have kind of hit a little bit of a lull in my week. And so I know that if I schedule myself to do, let's say I schedule myself at 4 o'clock on a Wednesday afternoon to dive into some marketing or trying to write content for sales pages or copy of that sort, I'm just setting myself up for failure, to be totally honest with you. And that's what this all comes down to, like being totally honest with yourself. If, however, I set that up for maybe Monday morning at 9 o'clock, or I'm a morning person, so if I set that up for a 6 a.m. thing, that thing is getting done, right? It's also really honoring the times of day you feel most productive. For instance, my most productive time of day is obviously in the morning. So if I need to do things like sales copy, or I need to create a new group program or come up with video ideas, any sort of highly brain activity, I don't know if that's even a phrase, I know I need to do those things in the morning. And then taking on, late morning through the afternoon, doing more of my task-oriented pieces that I don't necessarily, it's not that I don't think, but I don't need that level of participation with that creative side of me. So I'll often do all of my calls late morning or early afternoons, those sorts of things, or schedule my appointments in that time because I'm alert for that sort of thing, but not necessarily my own brainstorming. Does that make sense? So really staying in tune with what days of the week you're feeling the most productive and utilizing that time efficiently. The other piece is also dedicating certain days to coaching clients. So maybe Tuesday and Thursdays you coach your clients in the afternoons, and Monday is strictly work on my business day or marketing, and Wednesdays are harvesting relationship days. You see what I'm getting at? Those are like the biggest pieces that I can think of to share with you. Starting to think of your work week in sections like that. Think of it as energetic sections. Really honoring yourself. You'll feel so much more alert, in tune. You'll be way more productive. So your morale is going to be way up, which means any conversations you have with clients or potential clients, your sales are going to go through the roof as well. just from honoring your own time management system. If you liked how I chunk it down into really actionable, small bite-sized items or steps, I would love for you to join me this Thursday, November 1, for a free call I'm offering. It's 3 easy steps to your clear, confident, and streamlined path to 6 figures, because I do believe it's just a series of small steps that can get us into the income that we so want to have. Thanks for tuning in. Many blessings to you, and I hope to see you on the call.